All right, guys. There, everyone. Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, we have seen the introduction part of a death of a partner, right? I told you that we are going to solve one problem on death of a partner. Guys, don't look into the number because I wanted to tell you guys that whatever we did for the retirement hold equally good for even death. But in in place of the partner who's retiring, we will not give it to him because he's not there in as person. We will give it to the executor, that is the legal representative of the partner who has disease. Understood? Hello.
Yes.
So
Yes,
for
ma'am.
that also, I told you there is an entry for transferring the amount, that is deceased partner's capital account debit to executor of deceased partner. Okay. Apart from the death scenario in this problem, the goodwill calculation is very, very important. Ma. Here, the old goodwill has been there and the new goodwill is also there. Let's look into the problem. Ma. Mahesh, Naresh, and Suresh were in the partnership sharing profits equally. Therefore, the ratio is 1:1:1 between the three people. Suresh dies on 31st March 2005. The balance sheet of the firm on 31st December 2004 stood as follows. Now, very, very, very important point is this part. Why am I telling important? Now, this partner died on 31st March. And the balance sheet, what you are seeing is on 31st December. Are you clear, guys? Hello? But in last problem yesterday, I mean, like whatever problem we did in the last class, all those problem we have done, we had the, let's say they have given the balance sheet on for 31st of December. They say that on the same day the partner is retiring. There was no time gap. Are you understanding? But here you see, from the death till the date of balance sheet, there is a time gap. Understood? So the balance sheet of 2004 has been given, but that person Suresh died on 31st March 2005. Now, why am I specifying like this? Because if there is any profit between 1st of January 2005 till 31st of March 2005, Suresh has to get shared in that also. Are you clear? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you understanding the importance of this point, ma? So they will not tell. Again, I'm telling you, no one will come and tell ki boys, this is the profit. You have to do like this. You have to give it to Suresh the share of the current year. Karke. No one will tell. You need to look into on which date is the balance sheet has been prepared and what is the date the balance sheet has been given and what is the date the executor, the partner has died. Are you clear, ma? So let's look into the balance sheet. You have creditors, you have general reserve, capital accounts of Mahesh, Naresh, and Suresh. You have cash in hand, cash at bank 5,000, debtors and stock, investments, and at cost only they gave freehold property and goodwill. See, guys, goodwill is already given in the balance sheet. Now, understand one point. In all the problem, whatever you see, I don't know whether you noticed or not, but the goodwill was not given in the balance sheet. Did you notice that? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
They only told outside the balance sheet what is the goodwill which has been bought in whenever it is admission. Understood? And whenever it is retirement also, they only told the share of goodwill is this much which we have to give. Yes or no? You remember? 1 minute.
Yes.
I will show you guys. 1 minute. I'll just pause this. So are you understanding the difference, ma? So that goodwill, whatever I have shown you, those goodwills were there in the question after the balance sheet. In the balance sheet, we never had the goodwill. Okay. So now we had the goodwill which is there on the balance sheet, which is this have to be the purchased goodwill. Understood? The self-generated goodwill, no one will show in the balance sheet. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
so on the date of death, freehold property is being valued at 58,000, which means earlier it is 40, now 58. Matlab there is an appreciation. Investments are valued at 4,700. Earlier it was 5,000. Huh? How much is that, ma? Yeah, earlier it is 5,000. Matlab there has been depreciated. Then the value of stock has been earlier it is 10,000. Now it is 9,400. Matlab 600. It has been depreciated. Okay. Remember these points. This is for revaluation. Goodwill is to be valued at 1 year purchase of average profits of the past 5 years. Right? This is the goodwill of the company. You can ask me, ma'am, already the goodwill is there. No, this goodwill, whatever you have, is the purchased goodwill, maybe. Understood? Only purchased goodwill will be shown like this. Are you understanding, ma? So again, we
Yes.
get the share in this also and that also. Okay. Now, Suresh's share of the profit to the date of death is to be calculated on the basis of average profits of preceding 3 years. This point is important, you see. Suresh's share of profit from the date of his death to be calculated to the date of his death to be calculated on the basis of average profits of last 3 years. Matlab, what is the date on which he's expiring? He died on 2005. Okay, March 31st, 2005. So before that, ante 2004, 2003, 2002 profits I will take, and I will take the average and give the share of Suresh. Are we clear? You're required to pass the journal entries and show the capital accounts of the Suresh. Also set out the balance sheet of the remaining partners. Okay. Is the question clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the old goodwill, whatever you're seeing, ma, that has to be given to the all the partners in the old ratio, that is 1:1:1. Clear? The new goodwill, whatever valuation of new goodwill is there, that goodwill need to be given to the what do you say, to the old partner, and to the credit of old partners and to the debit of the remaining partners. It is as good as the person is going. You remember in the retirement I told you, continuing partners account debit to retiring partner. In the same way I will do like this. So here also Mahesh account debit, Naresh account debit, so Suresh account I will calculate and give his share. Am I clear, ma? Hello? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
understood? So that may be the purchased goodwill, ma. That's why I'm telling you. Or you can assume in this way also. Matlab, the goodwill, whatever is there, has been revalued karke. Like that also you can assume. Understood? In that way also, if you assume, what happens is the old goodwill has to be divided between that, and old new goodwill, whatever is there, again the new goodwill need to be given to the retiring partner, sorry, the person who has died. So for his share, credit to give that also, I need to again recalculate the new goodwill. Are you clear? So you can
Yes, ma'am.
both ways. Okay. Now let's look into the solution part. Okay. First, I will tell you the goodwill amount only. The goodwill amount, whatever is given, has to be distributed between the partners. Okay. Therefore, the entry will be M account debit. Okay. I will just put the heading. Working note number 1. Goodwill in the balance sheet. It has to be divided between the all the 3 partners. Okay. What is the entry, ma? M account debit, N account debit, S. Okay. I will write the full names better. Mahesh account, Naresh and we have Suresh. Normally goodwill will be having debit balance. So when I am distributing, I am crediting it to goodwill. What is the amount of goodwill? 18,900. So I will write 18,900 divided in the ratio 1:1:1. Ma, it will be 6,300. Yes or no? Equally I have to give, no, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Because the ratio is 1:1:1. I'm dividing in between people equally. Clear, ma? So this is one part. Okay, this is for the old goodwill. Now, the next part is for the valuation of the new goodwill. Working note number 2. Valuation of new goodwill. You remember goodwill may we have done, no, simple average method. Goodwill value is equals to value of goodwill is equals to average profits into number of years of purchase. Yes or no? Number of
Yes.
years of purchase. Now, average profits ke liye, you need to take the profits, ma. See here, ma. The profits of last 5 years have not been having any trend. We don't have any trend. Therefore, I can calculate through simple average. Okay. So it will be how much is equals to please take the total of 11,500 plus 14,000 plus 9,000 plus 8,000 plus 10,000 divided by 5 into 1 year of purchase. Therefore, entama amount is how much, guys?
$10,500.
10,500.
500.
Okay, now guys, maybe see, because this is not the purchased goodwill, this is not the purchase, you will not show in the balance sheet, but the share of deceased partner need to be distributed now among the remaining partners, so that you need to calculate. Therefore, share of Suresh is equals to 10,500 into 1 by 3 and mata. How much ma? Which is equals to 3,500.
Yes, ma'am.
So 3,500 mein that I need to write the entry. Now again, Mahesh account debit. Guys, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Naresh account debit to Suresh. Clear? So whatever you used to write in the retirement, same I am writing. Okay. No difference. Clear? Now 3,500, please divide in the ratio 1:1 ma. It will be 1750. Right? 1 by 2, 1 by 2, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So this is also done. We have to give the effect of this journal entry and this journal entry in this books and mata. Okay. Now also, okay. Now that we are doing the working notes, I will complete the other working note also, which is working note number 3. Now, calculation of share of profits for Suresh. Okay. Now, yes, ma'am. We have to take the last 3 years profit. Okay, which means I will take 10,000, 8,000, and 9,000 ka average. Understood? So come here. How will I do it? $9,000 plus 10,000 plus 8,000 divided by 3, which will give me 27,000 divided by 3, which is equals to 9,000. Now the problem here is this 9,000 alone is not his share of profit. His share of profit is only 1 by 3. Yes or no? Hello? What ma?
You wrote 1,000, ma'am, 10,000.
Okay, I should write 10,000. Right. 10,000. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Now you see, in this 9,000, his share is how much? Suresh's share is 1 by 3. Avuna? And also, I should not give it for the whole year. Why? He is there in my firm for the year of 2005 only for 3 months. No. So I should divide it by 3 by 12. Are you understanding? See here.
Yes, ma'am.
The question is from, the share of profit you're calculating from December 31st, 2004 until the death date. What is the death date? 31st March 2005. So January full, February full, and March full. So till that day, for 3 months, you are giving him the share. So therefore, it is 9,000 into 1 by 3 into 3 by 12. That would give me how much, ma?
750.
750. So this figure has to be given to the Suresh account. So we need to open P&L adjustment account. This is not profit and loss account, ma. P&L adjustment account we need to open. Suresh. Okay. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this will be 750 debit and 750 credit. So all these things, all the main working notes have been done. Okay. So let's start the revaluation account. Now guys, what is happening in the revaluation? Your investment and stock value is decreasing. Yes or no? So come here and write 2 investments. Your investments are reduced by 300. So please write 300. Yes or no? See, earlier it was how much? Earlier it was 5,000. Now it has been coming to 4,700. So it is a reduction. Okay. This has been increased by 18,000. Huh? Okay, fine. Come on, let me just do it. 2. Okay. Then I have 2 stock. My stock value is being reduced by 600 and my freehold property has been increased by 18,000 by freehold property. $18,000. The double entry has to be done in your balance sheet. Yes or no? So come here to the balance sheet, write the double entry, ma. Your freehold property now is been 58,000. Earlier it is 40,000 plus 18,000 is 58,000. Your investments value is brought down to 9,400. Sorry, 4,700. I'm sorry. Stock is 9,400. Your stock is 9,400, right? And okay, all these 3 adjustments have been done. So come to the next one. Now you have to start doing the capital accounts. No, where is the capital accounts? Yeah, capital accounts by balance brought down. Okay, we have 30,000 for Mahesh and you have 20,000 for Naresh. Okay, now look into the balance sheet, guys. You have reserves. Yeah, guys, remember point number B, C, D are done. I mean the calculation part of goodwill and the share of profits is also done. So I'm looking into the balance sheet directly. You have general reserve which have to be divided between all the 3 partners. So 6,000 divided by 3, 1:1:1 or would be giving me 2,000 each. So here I will write by reserves 2,000 for Mahesh, 2,000 for Naresh, and here by the balance brought down. First of all, how much was? We have opening balance of 20,000 here. 20,000 and by reserves giving me 2,000. Right? Over? Hello? So this adjustment is also done. Now let's give the effect of all these 3 journal entries. Mahesh account, Suresh account and Naresh account to goodwill. So come here to goodwill. To goodwill 6,300 and 6,300. Again Suresh accounts also to goodwill 6,300 over. Then you need to do it for the next entry. What is the next entry? Mahesh account debit, Naresh account debit to Suresh account 1750. So come here and write to Suresh 1750 here, 1750 here. Come here and write by Mahesh 1750 and by Naresh 1750, right? So we completed the double entry of this also. Also we have penal adjustment debit to Suresh account. Come here and write. Guys, P&L adjustment is shown on the asset side in the balance sheet. Remember that. Okay. P&L adjustment debit to Suresh. So come here and write by P&L adjustment. The amount is how much, ma? P&L adjustment amount is 750. Again, because it is an asset, I need to show here profit and loss adjustment account 750. Double entry done. Now there is revaluation profit or loss. Please calculate, ma. Earlier it was 18,000. 18,000 minus 900 will give me 17,100. Yes, the 17,100 has to given to M, N, and S. That is Mahesh, Suresh, and Naresh in the ratio of 1:1:1. Please divide my 17,100 into 1/3. How much?
5,100.
Sorry, ma. 5,700. Okay. Mahesh is 5,700. सुरेश के लिए 5,700. नरेश के लिए 5,700. Right? So come here, close this. 18,000. 18,000. Let's close this by transferring by profit. Valuation profit. 5,700 here, 5,700 here, and here also by revaluation profit. 5,700. All right. So this is also done. Revaluation profit also have been adjusted, done. So we are done with all the adjustments, ma. Let's okay, bank account. I think there is no other adjustment which we have to. They didn't say that we are paying immediately, no. So we need to transfer it to executors of S only. We are not paying. So that entry we will see. Okay, debtors we have. Cash is 5,000. Okay, let's take cash 5,000 at the opening and closing balances and close it. To balance brought down 5,000, and because we don't have any other adjustment, I am taking this as the closing balance. By balance carried down, again it is 5,000. So this 5,000 and this 5,000 tallied, right? Now, okay, other than this, what else we have? Debtors is there, which is 10,000. Here creditors 12,900. Come here. Debtors is 10,000. Creditors is 12,000. 12,900, no? Right. Cash balances, cash or bank, we have 5,000 intact. We didn't touch anything. Okay. So we have taken all the things. Now, please tally the capital accounts. 35, 36, 37,000, 37,700. This is 27,700. Please tell me the balancing figures.
29,650.
29,650. This will be 19,650. All the figures are.
Yes, ma'am. 19,650.
Please tell me the balancing figure of this also, ma. First of all, tell me the total of this side. Credit side total is how much for Suresh?
31,950.
31,950.
25,650 is the balance.
25,650. Guys, remember, because there is no, that person is not there, Suresh is not there, neither I am paying him. Okay. So I should not write to Suresh loan or to cash I can't write. I should write here to executor of Suresh. Are you understanding, ma? The balance, how am I transferring? The legal person will take it. Hello, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
To executor of Suresh. This is the balancing figure. Very, very important point. This is 31,950. Again, this is the liability. Okay. So come here and write Mahesh capital account. It is 29,000. And Naresh, it is 19,650. And executor of Suresh, that is how much more? We got 25,650. That's it, guys. We are done with all the adjustments. Please tally the balance sheet.
Asset side is 83,350.
83,350, yeah? Okay.
350.
Liability side?
Ma'am, 87,850.
87,
87,850.
850.
1 minute. 87,50. Did we take all the things? Give me a minute. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, ma. This bank account is 5,000, no? Balance. I have taken it as 500. Sorry. This is 5,000, no? Please tell me now. Now you will get 87,850 m.
Ma'am,
87,850. Right? Okay. So that's all. So are we clear with the adjustments, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we clear with the adjustments? Any doubts regarding the working notes as such? Working notes are clear, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Please look into the major parts what we have seen here. Working note number 1 may we have the balance sheet, which is the, see, in 3 aspects it is different. One thing, you have the old what do you say, old goodwill and also the new goodwill. Okay, so old goodwill you need to share between the partners in their old ratio, right? Then the new goodwill we calculated on the basis of the simple average method. Yes. And also because there is a gap between the balance sheet date and the date in which the date on which the death has been occurred, that period ke liye whatever profits you have, you are giving it to the Suresh, and that calculation has been shown in working note number 3. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that's all. We are done with the unit partnership 1. So from the next class, we will start dissolution of partnership, which is partnership 2. Okay.